It's Week 18 of the National Football League. And coming up, we'll see T. Higgins. He's been a quarterback's best friend. Nearly 13...
Here now to get us started is Logan Cook. And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. Nope. Allen looking to throw it right at the outset. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Allen. Caught out right by Renfrow. And he goes out right around the 39. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. And Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him the 1st down. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him, and I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
To the air, Allen completes it again to Dobbs. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And that will be incomplete. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And this one is right down Broadway. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win, like a good pitcher, without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Here's Ritter. He completes this to Walker. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. You look at this Steeler defense. They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Obviously an important run to avoid the 3 and out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation, pick up the 1st down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit, too. Allows them to get at least 1 more series of downs in order to get some rest.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. From the 46, here's the second down and 6. Out of the gun, here's Ritter. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 44-yard line.
First down, Houston.
Ritter now. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On second down, it's Walker. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down, River Hogs.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a first and goal.
Looking to throw it here, Ritter. And it's caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because
and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Desmond Ritter keeping it himself from a yard out. And the River Hogs are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. Defensively, they told us that the top priority was defending option plays this week. But here on the very first drive, the defense broke down a bit.
It certainly did, and it's really not a surprise because defending option football is difficult. You have to think too much. Most of the time, you just react to what you see and you play fast. Here you're reacting, you're processing. Do I have the back? Do I have the quarterback? Who do I take? Do I take on a blocker? And next thing you know, he's in the end zone.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. So with the Steeler offense on their way out, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. As this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three weeks down the road. It's always right here, right now. Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are going to look like. The teams that we see that are already in, the teams that are trying to get in, we could have some great matchups.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Steelers, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On play action, Allen. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Myles Murphy. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. But you look at this defense. They're just below the cut line for top half of the league. 17th in the NFL against the run.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Myles Murphy. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown, and their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Ritter to throw it. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
We've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known the points won't come so easy again.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. This is taken at about the 14. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
That is caught. Schoonmaker. Touchdown. Luke Schoonmaker with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the River Hogs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 12. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Looking deep here for Dobbs. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, their first 2 drives only yielded 3 points. They might be thinking it's time to make something happen. Push the ball downfield and try and gain some points that way. Unfortunately, incomplete.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Back to throw, Ritter. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 2.
At the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Caught left side, Hopkins. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
8-yard pickup. 1st down, Houston.
Straight ahead, Walker. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down, Hogs.
Ritter will set up to throw it. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Schoonmaker. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the Steelers' 23-yard line.
Ritter back to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Hopkins. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Looking to throw once more. Here's Ritter. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Up the middle, here's Walker. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, a 5-yard touchdown, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And it's 21-3. That time a 9-play drive. And it's finished off by the touchdown from DeAndre Hopkins. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And now out come the Steelers. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, Lamar.
Allen hit. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Allen on the keeper.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Play action. Now it's Allen. He's got his man on the crossing route. This is Higgins. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He finds his man. Complete. That's Alexander. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple. Here's Allen. He finds his man. Complete. That's Alexander. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Allen again. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
35-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him the first down.
That's another Pittsburgh Steeler.
Now Allen off the bootleg. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Here's Allen. He's got it. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
At the 3-yard line.
Williams. Diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in after report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Caleb Shudak on to try the point after. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
Well, now he's looking just to add to his totals. That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
At the 34-yard line.
That's complete once again to Hopkins. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Ritter off the play fake. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is. To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Allen. He finds his man, complete. That's Alexander. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Allen's throw is complete, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 1st down now with that clock rolling. Now Allen. Finding Williams once more, complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. And again, it's Allen. Screen play set up for Williams. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. Wide open receiver complete. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. from the left hash. Should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
Oh, a good-looking return setup here. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. It's all down to this. Week 18 of the NFL regular season. Lots to be decided, so let's get right to it. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. And it's the Oilers who are out in front. It's Jalen Hurts with a couple of...
Hey, we get it. No time to waste. Playoffs starting next week. We skip right over halftime and get back to the action. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. 2nd and 10 now. It's Ritter. Throw out wide to Walker. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
It's a gain of 4, and it gets them the first. Ritter to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Flowers. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 50-yard line.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 72 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On 1st down, Ritter. That is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down. That one into the hands of Flowers. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 13-yard line. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside. Walker now on 1st and 10. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 2nd and 5 from the 8.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ritter now. So no gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tucker's kick is good, and the lead now 11, 24-13. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the 1st half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game.
Now the ball comes loose, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Now, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row, and now a pickup of 8 from the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. On play action, Allen. 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one good for 37 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw, it's Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Alexander. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Javonte Williams, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are back within a score. On 3rd down and short and everything well executed, he not only gets the first down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well.
And you see the defense commit to the run so often in these situations. There's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner? Thinking that they may play action you. They took advantage of that hesitancy and found their way into the end zone with a running play.
And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. So then after the made field goal, Shudak back out to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. And now out comes Houston. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On 2nd down, Ritter. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Ritter with it after the play fake. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Steelers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They run it again with Williams. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
I have to think a major focus at a halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this will be taken at the 13. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start with the option. 6 yards there on the keeper at 2nd down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
The throw over the middle taken in. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Houston.
Ritter. Throw caught by Flowers. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Ritter. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And a great strong move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. 3rd and 3. To the air again, it's Ritter. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
T. Higgins out on offense for the rest of his teammates for this next drive. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Allen off the play fake. Rolling to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Miles Murphy. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. And this offense on 3rd down today, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Allen to throw it. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. This one home. It's a touchdown. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. I mean, what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
Tucker now for the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To the air, Allen. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard
Allen going to throw. That's complete to Dobbs. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand the field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Slant route, he's got Dobbs. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Now Allen. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Josh Allen, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point up and good. Nice shootout. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Ritter now on 2nd down. Throw is caught by Schoonmaker. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
First down, River Hogs.
Ritter to throw it. That's into the hands of Flowers over the middle. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. So it's our visitors who come away with a victory.